Hey, welcome to another episode of the F.U.N podcast. Fuck you need from a player. And I have a special guest today, guys. My best friend, my long life homie, man, the one and only S.Touze.
Happy to be here. Appreciate you having me on, brother. It's always love. We go way back since Cook Crack, man. So happy to be here and just, give something back to the people, you know what I mean? And people tune in.
It's been a long time coming, and I've been wanting to hear this story again for the longest time. You told me this story one time, and it's impacted my life ever since then. It was probably about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago you told me the story.
Yeah.
And bro, I ain't gonna lie, I've never looked at no nigga, not even my own father, like a Superman or a superhero. No nigga in my life. Now, I'm just too real, I'm too grown, man. I look at my own self as an elite. I'm better than majority of niggas. That's how I feel. So I can't look at no other nigga better than me.
Word.
But when you told me that story, bro, I swear on everything on my kids, bro, I looked at you like a fucking superhero. I looked at you like the Black Panther. I changed my whole perspective about you. Like, I always respected you, I always loved you as a friend. But you went from being my friend to Malcolm X, to fucking Marcus Garvey, to fucking Nelson Mandela. And I was like, bro, I look at you in a totally different light, bro. And I look at my own self like a black activist. So to see you in that light, bro, it was epic. And I just wanna, if you can do what you did for me, we got time. Tell the people from start to finish what I'm talking about and why I feel like you are the superhero you are today.
Man, first off, that's dope, man. Like, you telling me that off camera too, and just hearing it is something that's inspirational, because you don't know how people view you until they tell you, you know what I mean? So just hearing that motivates me to keep doing what I've been doing, to keep going on the path I've been going. You and I had a rough growing, you know what I mean, upgrowing and been through different stuff. So like, hearing that, man, it's just, this is the reason why I live, man, and do what I'm doing, and us keep evolving, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I mean, we always been the guys who's always been learning, even though we always acted up and did certain things. We always had that mindset.
We always was smart.
We always was smart. So as I started turning my life around, you know what I mean, like the end of our high school years, and kept going, when I graduated college, I had the police terrorism, police brutality experience on my birthday.
Damn.
On my birthday.
So tell us, what year was that? Talk to us.
That was 2018.
Okay, 2018 is happening.
On my birthday, man, to sum that up, we was just driving. I was in the back seat. My cousin's driving. One of our homegirls is in the front. I'm in the back seat. We're a block away from my mom's house in Manton.
Yeah.
That's where I lived. I still living in Rhode Island at the time. We're a block away from my mom's house. It's maybe like 11 p.m. on my birthday.
Right.
You know what I mean? So cop pulls us over. Now, what the cops didn't know is, we play ball. We, do the music thing, so we know a lot of people. I know a lot of cops. I know a lot of lawyers. These are my friends, how they are friends.
Right.
I have their phone numbers. So when we talk and chill, I know little tricks that cops do to
try
kind
to
of pull
play
people
with
over and play with you. If you don't know, you don't know.
Right.
They're gonna abuse that power. So they pull us over. I'm in the back. Before they came, I told my cousin and the shorty, I said, yo, don't talk a lot, keep it simple. Let's hear what they gotta say. My cousin don't know what I know, but I'm like, just keep it simple. They come, their body cams is off. That's the first thing I looked at. I'm looking at both of them, one's on each side, you know what I mean? I'm looking, I see their body cam is off. That was a red flag to me off the bat.
Right, why ain't that shit on?
Why this shit off, you know what I mean? I'm looking, I don't do no talking. My cousin, they're like, license registration. My cousin gives license registration. They start asking questions. Where you guys coming from? Oh, my cousin, a little nervous, cops.
Right, they make a nigga nervous.
You know what I mean? Where you guys coming from? He's like, yo, we came from Applebee's, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, where you guys going now? I'm dropping my cousin off. I'm just sitting there. He asked like 10 questions, then he said, what'd you guys eat? And he said, what y'all ate? I'm like, all right, officer, you didn't tell us why you pulled us over? Because he didn't even tell us why he pulled us over to begin with.
But you were asking what the fuck I ate, goof ass nigga.
You know what I mean? The first thing my cousin should have did was, why he pulled us over?
Right.
But my cousin, like I said, he doesn't know.
Yeah, he's
a
a young, nervous nigga.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, officer, you mind tell us why he pulled us over? He goes, oh, your license plate light was out. Now I know when a cop says your license plate light is out,
they just need a reason to fuck with you.
They need a reason, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, they're just trying to find something. If we got a warrant, they're doing a little tactic, but I know this. So I'm like, so I kind of do one of them like, okay. So my cousin, they go run his plate up. They come back, he starts asking more questions. I'm like, yo, officer, if you don't mind, we're just trying to go home.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to go home, I'm trying to go eat. I got a girl in me, I'm saying something like that so we can leave. He's like, oh, let me see your license. Then he goes, oh, you've been in prison before, huh?
He said you've been in prison.
He said, you've been in prison before, huh? Yeah, you've been locked up before. And they put the light in my face. I'm like, come on now. I'm like, yo, come on. Let me see your license. I'm like, I don't have my license on me. Now I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna comply. I get my license so they can see it's my birthday and see I live a block away. Nah, he looks at my license. He goes, runs it up. I don't know why I'm not operating the vehicle. He comes back. He's asking a bunch of questions. So I'm like, yo, officer, listen, either give us a ticket or not. Like, what's going on here?
Right.
He's like, matter of fact, he opens the car door. I'm in the back. He goes, matter of fact, get out the car. I'm like, what, for what? So now I use a police term. I said, what's a PC? Meaning probable cause. I'm saying, what's a PC so he can know I'm not dumb. So he
Right.
goes, all right, let me not mess with this guy. I'm like, what's for what? What's a PC? He goes, oh, I don't need a PC. Get out the car by force or by will. I'm like, oh, word. Now I'm like, damn, this is about to get nasty.
Right.
Before I could talk again, bro, the cop just grabbed me by the neck. Get out the car. Get out the car.
Yoking you.
Yoking me. Get out the car. Yoking me, get out the car. Other cop come down, they both get me out the car. When I get the car, I don't think they realize how big I'm. Sick, you know, I'm 6'6".
Right, 250.
250. You know what I'm saying? I got the car and he was like, oh snap. So he was like, stop resisting. He's like, I think he said stop resisting first. So he was just like, stop resisting. I'm like, I'm not resisting. That's what it was. Cause they pulled me. I'm like, I'm not resisting. Cop stills on me.
Damn.
Punching me, boom, right in the mouth, right in the face.
Oh,
Stop resisting.
shit.
I'm like, I'm not resisting. It looked like he was going for his gun, so I'm like, yo, chill, what are you doing? They went for his pepper spray. Have you ever been pepper sprayed before?
Yes, I have. When I was 15, that shit fucking burns your eyes.
For those who has never been pepper sprayed, it's not for the weak. It's
not
a
for
joke.
the weak,
I don't
nigga.
care how strong you are, how much you can lift, how many miles you can run, you're going down. Am I lying?
Nah, you're not lying, bro.
This dude pepper sprays me up close like this. Pepper spray me. Stop resisting. So now they take me to the sidewalk. This is how quick my mind works. I already know the body cam's off, and they're taking me to the sidewalk.
So the dash cam can't even see you.
The dash cam can't see me.
Yeah.
That's when they started just teeing. Stop resisting. My hands are like this.
So the dash cam can hear, but I was telling him stop resisting.
But they can't see.
Right, nigga, you wasn't even fucking.
They both like going elbowing. I had to, mind you, I'm pepper sprayed, so one of them grabs my feet. Now, like, a cop comes, there's more cops now. They grab my legs, they handcuff me, and it's still going. And I'm pepper sprayed.
Right, so you can't
feel like
breathe. Right, nigga.
So I had to pretend I was unconscious, bro.
Just to let them niggas leave you be.
And I'm trying to be unconscious, but I'm still fighting through the pepper spray.
Right, so you're trying to not cough and shit while I'm trying. Bro, that shit's epic.
Bro, it was like,
How the fuck, bitch, are you? Damn, bro.
yeah, bro. So that's when they're like, yo, my God, I think he's out. They're like, yo, hey, trying to wake me up something. I couldn't pretend no more something. I'm trying to breathe, I'm coughing. They threw me in the back of a police car. Mind you, at the time, I just finished my real estate exams. I passed the regular, now I passed the law exam. I already got the keys to this law firm, this realtor firm. I didn't even, they liked me so much, they gave me the key to the spot to come. Like, when you finish, you with us.
Right.
So everything was good. I just got my degree the year before. Like,
Right, life was going up and up,
going
and it's your birthday.
and it's my birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, the devil's a lie.
Liar, damn liar. So the sergeant comes, he reads, he's like, yeah, you're being arrested for resisting arrest. They call them the Big Four or the Big Three, but it's like resisting arrest, obstruction of execution, resisting arrest, obstruction of execution. I can't remember the other two, but they usually hit people with like the main
All
three.
four at the same time.
At the same time, or four at the same time. I'm a little rusty right now. I can't remember exactly what it was, but they hit me with the Big Four or the Big Three, and I'm like, damn, I just got I'm like, everything's done in my head.
All my shit's going down the
Going down
drain.
the drain, just like this, bro. And I'm not even driving. I'm in the backseat of the cop car.
I wasn't even fucking
I wasn't even
driving.
driving. I'm in the backseat of my cousin's car. I'm blocking from my cousin, my house, and it's my birthday, and this just like that. So they throw me in the cell. They try to steal my iWatch too and everything, bro. Crazy. I'm in the cell. Long story short, I'm in the cell. I feel something rubbing my hand. I look, it's one of the ladies that worked at the Boys and Girls Club. She worked at the intake.
She knew you.
She knew me. I felt her rubbing my hand and like the sympathy, like damn. And I opened my eye and I saw it was her. Like her face was like a sister too. She was hurt, looking at me. You know what I mean? So I'm in the cell. I'm just thinking, I'm screaming. I'm like, yo, I need the ambulance. I'm screaming. I need to get a phone call. They was ignoring me, bro. So like, imagine I really was in jeopardy.
Right.
I could have died in the cell that day.
And they wouldn't have did shit until after the fact.
Till after the fact, and lied about something.
Right. Like, oh, he was fucking.
Yeah. He probably was on drugs. He literally lied about something.
Right. Because it wouldn't be the first time that happened.
Yeah. So fast forward in my head, I'm like, yo, I'm done. I just got my degree. This thing just happened. Like, what am I gonna do? I went on Facebook the next morning. Eyes is bruised up, black eyes, all that. I'm like, yo, I didn't even talk bad about them. I said, yo, pray for me, y'all. This happened to me. The police beat me up on my birthday for no reason. I don't know what's gonna happen. Y'all pray for me. Man, my phone went crazy. My phone damn near glitched. My phone was ringing. My Facebook was going, I did it on Facebook. I put it on Facebook and Instagram, so it was going nuts. So people were supporting. You know what it is? People got support. People love us.
Right, because nobody likes brutality, especially if a nigga that they know ain't even doing shit like that.
Ain't even doing stuff like that and helping the community. Come on, playing ball. I just
like I said, you a legend in Rhode Island, bro.
Come on now. So people were hitting me up, and the NAACP hit me up, the ACLU, like people were reaching out, you know what I'm saying, to run with the situation.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to go, like my intuition told me, don't go in front of the camera. Like I didn't want to run the route and like, let's go in front of the camera.
Police brutality.
I didn't want to do that because I knew.
Make it a riot type shit.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to have the impact versus, I just knew it. I didn't
that
know how
was
to
the typical narrative, right? You didn't want to do that.
There we go. That was typical narrative. I didn't want to do that. I knew there was another way to have impact, but I didn't know how it was, but I knew there was another way. You feel me? So one of my boys I went to college with was like, yo, my cousin be teaching at the library. They be learning about the law, and he had a book with the Moors. He's one of the Moors or whatever. They be wearing the red fezzes and the hats. So I looked through the book and I saw some stuff, and I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It just immediately I gravitated towards what was in the book.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I read, but it was like it just broke down different laws, and I was like, he's like, yo, trust me. Go meet my cousin in EP at the library, on Riverside Library. I drove by there yesterday. I so easy to remember the name. Go there, I'm telling you, S, you need to link with him. I say that. I link with his cousin. I go to the library. There was maybe like 10 of them. I go, and this is what really opened my eyes. He was like, yo, he was like, what are you? Like, I'm like, what you mean? He's like, what are you? I'm like, yo, I'm Haitian. Like, I knew to say that, but I'm like, I'm Haitian, I'm black. I'm black, I'm Haitian, like, I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, he's like, so what is black? I'm like, African American, I'm black. What you mean? He's like, in the court, black is a color. They don't look at, if you say black, they're looking at you as a color in court. See, in court, it's all about verbiage. It's all about words, how you word. It's a word game, bro.
Right, yeah.
It's a word, you're sparring with words in court.
Yeah.
So if you go in court and say, I'm black.
You're saying you're a color.
They look at you, color, they look at you as if you're
insane.
You're not competent. Right. So you gotta go and utilize the right words when you're in court. So like you're in court, you can't say you're black. Black is a color. So they had this thing called the Black Laws Dictionary, 18th edition. That Black Laws Dictionary, 18th edition, is like having a Porsche, bro. That book is equivalent to having a Porsche in court. Like the 18th edition is hard to find.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, it might be 18th or 13th. Again, I'm a little rusty, it's been a while. It's one of them.
Yeah.
If you get that edition, it's like having a Porsche. So
like having a cheat code in court.
It's having a cheat code.
Yeah.
So they had that, and they were making me look. And it was a color, and like, yo, and then they started asking me different questions, and I was just like, it turned to like them testing me out.
Right.
And then they were like, they showed me how your birth certificate's in all caps. Whenever you get a business or LLC, it's in all caps. So when your name
is a dead entity.
You're a dead entity, your business. So in your birth certificate, people don't know, this is deep.
Fucking niggas up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, my mind was blown, like, what? What y'all saying to me? And they were showing me, they were just saying it. They were showing me Black Laws Dictionary, they were showing me
where you can reference this
everything,
information.
the treaties, they were showing me all of that. And now, this is my first time with these cats.
Right, and you just like soaking that shit in.
I'm like, whoa, like what's going on? Yo, I was there for like 5 hours, bro. And they was just showing me, and I was like, whoa, I don't know nothing.
Right, and you like, bro, all the shit I thought I knew, but I don't know shit.
I don't know shit. And that's when I was like, okay, I was time to lock in and time for me to wake up from this sleep that a lot of us that was told this is this and that when it really wasn't that way. You know what I mean? So, Yeah, I was in the library with them for like 6 hours, 7 hours a day. Let me tell you now, when that whole thing happened, they gave me, I didn't have the money to afford a lawyer. You gotta have bread to get a real lawyer who's gonna, they gave me a pro bono lawyer. Pro bono, the free lawyers.
Right.
When you go downtown to the, you know what I mean? It's the,
you pay after the fact.
Yeah, right? Nah, pro bono, you don't even pay a dime, bro.
Oh, yeah?
It's for free, it's for the free ski.
Oh, bet.
We're gonna give you a lawyer. It sounds good. Oh, shit, you gonna be a lawyer?
Okay.
Right? It sounds good. But those same lawyers is in the courthouse, downtown.
And public, same as the public defender.
Yeah, so that's what it is. The public defender is a pro bono, connected. So you're right.
Yeah.
A public defender is doing pro bono work.
Yeah.
That's what it is. See, you're refreshing my mind a little bit. But that courthouse downtown, I'm forgetting, see, I'm a little, I'm forgetting the exact, like, what that courthouse, what number, but there's that courthouse, all the court stuff that happens downtown Providence.
Yeah.
Those pro bono lawyers are on the first floor.
Yeah, they work for the state.
Okay, so you know already, so we're gonna give the people some
That's
judgment.
who signed my paycheck.
It all connects, they all work together.
So if my boss tells me something, ultimately I gotta do it.
I gotta do it. You heard me? So they gave me a pro bono lawyer, and I'm bringing this up because I was calling this dude every day. Before I met the boss, I was calling this guy every day.
What's up with my case, right?
What's going on with my case? Hey, can you help me? Please call me back. No response. Emailing him, not an email, nothing back. Right? I brought that up for a reason. So I forgot about him. He didn't even exist in my mind no more. So by then, I'm studying with the Moorish brothers and sisters 5-6 hours Monday through Sunday. We was getting active.
You was getting active. Nigga went to college.
I felt like I was in college again because I just
That's
left
what I'm saying.
college.
Nigga just went to college, bro.
It was like another
5
university.
hours, 7 days a week. That's college,
7
bro.
days a week.
You took 13, 14 credits.
Straight up, just like that. Straight up, just like that. So we studying. We typed our own affidavit.
Yeah.
So we typed everything and put it, and we gave references to old cases, Brown versus blah, blah, 19. We referenced everything that pertained to us
related
and
to
stuff
you.
like that, and we put in there.
Because if it already happened in Supreme Court law, then it's the same with me.
And you gotta remember, the Supreme Court, damn, I'm forgetting real quick. What is it? We the people. What's it called? I'm forgetting. I'm getting brainwashed. It'll come back to me. But the courts, that's like their Bible. They gotta run. They gotta run by that.
Yeah. If
the Constitution, all of that, that's their Bible.
If it passed in the Supreme Court, then someone said, oh, like this whole gay shit, right? Because they passed the law with Supreme Court that you can be homosexual, then that means anyone else with another sexual preference can go to the Supreme Court and say, hey, you gave that sexual preference a right, so therefore I should get rights for my sexual preference.
Yeah, they can reference it.
Because it's not about gay or homosexual, it's about wording. Sexual preference. Whether my preference is dog, robot, cat, it doesn't matter.
It's all the word
you
game
gave
thing. Yeah, you reference
that sexual preference a right.
And this applies to
so
me
now
here.
you have to give this sexual preference.
Yeah, so you reference it.
So yeah, but go ahead.
So that's what it was. You're right. The Constitution is their Bible. They have to abide by the Constitution.
Yeah, no matter what.
Okay, it's their Bible.
Right.
So we reference a lot of stuff, Constitution. We reference a lot of old cases. One of the biggest things we referenced was, well, this is a conflict of interest because you give me a pro bono lawyer, he works for y'all, y'all all pass the bar together, you guys are all technically friends.
How's this working for me?
How's this gonna work? This is unconstitutional.
Right.
We had a bunch of stuff in there, man. It took us like a week to type that up. The John, we printed something that was like this long.
So give me some highlights. What's all the highlights that was in that affidavit? One of them was
that,
the pro
you know what I mean? It's
bono.
unconstitutional. It's a conflict of interest because you're giving us a pro bono lawyer and your thing. And then another one was like, well, we have the right to our accusers.
Right, we have to face them.
Yeah, so let me add one of the things I left out. One of the police said that I hit him. He said I beat him up.
That's crazy.
He said I hit him.
That's crazy.
So I said, according to the Constitution, we have the right to our accusers. Whenever you go to court, the cops are never in the court with y'all. Where is my accuser? They're not here.
Right.
Therefore, this has to be dismissed. Where's my accuser? Right? You said it.
Right.
What? Like, where are they? They have to appear to court. If they don't, you got to toss that joint out. So we had a lot of stuff in there, just to give you some context. Again, it's been a little while, so I don't remember a lot, because it's been 2018 and stuff like that.
7 years.
So we were prepared. I was prepared. Now I'm thinking, Brother Jamal, that was one of the main guys. I'm thinking he was gonna go up there and speak for me, and I'd have been up there with him, you know what I mean? He'd be speaking as my lawyer.
Yeah.
Because I already knew I was gonna fire my pro bono lawyer, which he was never hired to begin with. We never signed a contract. That's another thing, y'all.
Right.
You never
They just gave it you.
They just give it to you.
Right.
And then you abide by what they tell you, yo. Because they told me, so let me fast forward so I won't get too crazy. I'm studying with the Moors, my brothers and sisters, studying. I'm not scared like that, but again, we're scholars. I know these things myself. I'm studying. When I go home, I'm still studying.
Right.
I'm prepared, but I'm thinking.
Because this is your life. So
This is
you
my life.
taking
I'm not
this
playing
shit.
with this.
It's not just I'm studying to study.
Yeah, this is my life.
This
So
is
I'm
my
studying
life.
extra
right.
hard.
It's different type of level of studying I'm doing.
So I'm thinking my brother's gonna speak for me. I'm gonna be up there with him. He's gonna speak as my representative. We get to court. I pull up there 30 deep. I got the black turtleneck on. I got the black circle shades. I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm with all my peoples, but with the more, we come 30 deep.
Hard.
30 deep in it, hard. I'm with the blazer, turtleneck, looking like a Black Panther.
Ooh,
for
that's
real.
hard.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Looking like a
hard.
Black Panther for real. So
That's hard.
get up in there, man. We walk in the courtroom. The judge, she's like, you could tell she was frantic in the
Bailiff.
yeah, the bailiff. They all was like, yo, who are they?
Right.
Right. So she calls an immediate recess after she had the people come up. She calls all the pro bono lawyers, yo, who's that? Like, who are they? So now all the pro bono lawyers are coming with their papers because that's what it is. They have, the public defenders have a list of names and they're meeting, yo,
Right, they're like, who?
Carlos, blah, blah.
So like
Who's
who-
Carlos? Yo,
Right.
Come.
So they're just looking for-
They're looking on the fly. They're just looking like, okay, your case is, what was the case? What happened? That's how it is.
I know.
They're like, okay, what'd you do again? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. The best I could do is I could drop 2 of the charges
And
but
get
you gotta
plead
take
out
one.
to this,
You gotta
right.
plead out to this. It's all part of the game.
Right, they already know. They just want a 100% conviction rate.
They want 100% conviction rate, and that's how they do it. They give you these pro bono lawyers, these public defenders. You never sign a contract with them because that's what it's supposed to be. You sign a contract.
Right, like you would any other person.
Like any other person. Then they tell you who you never signed a contract with, yo, you gotta drop these 2 and take 1. Do community service. Listen, you're not gonna go to prison. That's the best thing you can do. Community service. It's not that bad, right? And people, and I told my friends, I said, yo, guys, watch this. And I told play by play, they're gonna tell these people who don't know, because they know we don't know, and they know a lot of us are ignorant to this information. They're gonna say, mind you, you can't talk. Your public defender speaks for you. When you go up there, you can't say a word. They're gonna tell you, shut up.
Right.
You talk, they say, whoa.
Right, you can't talk.
Don't talk over.
Unless your public defender says, hey, my client wants
Exactly. And they don't do that because they want you to take the,
Right.
let me take the plea. And I told my friends, yo, watch, this is what they do. I'm schooling my friends who don't know. Because they were scared for me, yo, S, man, you bugging, man. You know what I'm saying? Get a lawyer. I'm like,
Because
nah.
they don't know.
They don't know.
Then you can't be mad at that nigga uniform.
They don't know. So we're sitting in court. Now the lawyers are coming up. Yo, they're all coming to me. They're like, what's your name? I'm like, my name is F.Touze Bay. Because I nationalized my name. That's another thing. That's a whole different. I went and got my name nationalized. I went to Delaware.
Woo.
I met Tosh Tariq Bay. I met all of them. Like, Tosh Tariq Bay is like the Kobe Bryant of the Moor
Moors,
society.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like the Kobe. And word got back, he heard what I was doing. He wanted to meet me or whatever. So,
Legend.
matter of fact, let's take a skip back. I met him after the first time. So I didn't meet him after this. I didn't meet him yet.
Yeah.
First time I went there, I'm nervous. The courtroom is packed. The lawyer's coming up. What's your name? I tell him my name. My public defender finally comes. He's a brother too. Yo, let me talk to you. He finally comes. Oh yeah, you're with me. Let me talk to you. I said, no. Whatever you gotta say to me, say it here in front of everybody. Holla at me. What's up? He's like, no. He said, yo, what are you doing, man? You coming here with all these people? I'm your lawyer. I said, let me ask you a question, my brother. Did I ever sign a contract with you saying that you was my lawyer? He goes, you're one of them. I said, no. Answer the question. Now my people are seeing, my people who don't know are seeing this. The Moors already know. I'm like, let me ask you a question. Did you and I sign a contract saying that you be representation of me? Yes or no? Yo, man. I said, all right, you don't want to answer the question? I would say you're fired, but you was never hired to begin with. I said, walk away, brother. He goes, what? Now the Moors told me, yo, when you get in there and they start to see the force you have, they're gonna try to play these little antics. Don't fall into it. They're gonna try to get you riled up. Because
Right.
the minute you start spazzing out,
Then
they
they
get
got
you
you.
up and out of there and charge you.
Disorderly conduct.
You gotta stay calm. So now what the lawyer did was like, yo, you don't know me, yo. You don't know me, son. He starts bucking and getting
Right.
wild.
Fuck
Like,
you, a lawyer.
Yeah.
Calm the fuck down.
But he was trying to make me
Get
feed into
you
that.
to react.
Now I say, come, I say, yo, guys, look at this guy. Look at him. Now I look at the I'm like, look at you. I'm like, look at you, man, control yourself. I'm like, yo, guys, you see what he's trying to do? I'm saying it in front of him. I say, yo, guys, look what he's trying to do. He's trying to get me riled up, because now all the cops are coming.
Right.
All the cops are coming.
Why is he riled up?
What's going on?
Oh, it ain't because of me.
It ain't because of me. That's what I said. He came. What's going on here? Is he causing the problem? He's like, no, they're holding him back. He's making a scene now. But he's a lawyer, dressed up and everything. I'm like, guys, y'all see that? I'm like, look at this guy. So now the cops, they like want to grab me up, but they can't. I'm calm. It's him.
You're not doing that.
I'm like, yo, get your mans, get him out of here. So now he goes back in the courtroom. They're all talking now. Pissed off. Now they're talking to the judge. He's probably saying, yo,
we can't get this nigga. He ain't a goofy.
He ain't a goofy.
Yeah.
So now we go back in the courtroom. We're sitting down. I'm sitting down. I'm still thinking my man's is gonna speak for me, right? I'm still confident. I still know you know what I mean?
But you still thinking he's
gonna speak for me. So now I'm going through my notes, and the judge goes, excuse me, hold on. You, sir, I can't focus. You're making too much noise. The judge says that, bro. I'm just turning
a page.
I can't. She's trying to play these games.
Yeah.
I'm like, no problem. I shut the notebook. I looked at my friends. I'm like, you see that? I point. My castle, you see the games?
Yeah.
You don't talk in court. She's trying to play these games. I'm like, now she goes, we could be here all day. She says it loud. We could be here all day. The court doesn't close till 4 p.m. We got that 8 a.m. So she's indirectly letting us know.
Letting her know I'll
we're
be
gonna try
here
to
till
get you guys
4
what
p.m.
up. So we gonna be here till 4 p.m. So we like,
that's it.
So I go like this. I'm not talking, so I'm out, right? I'm like, we look at each other, the Moors were like, that's cool. Little as you know, more Moors pulled up.
Right, you gave us more time. Right.
So she calls everybody else first. She's calling, Mr. Hernandez. People don't speak English, bro. People getting taken advantage of. Next to the pro bono public defender. Yes, Mr. Hernandez, you have been charged with blah, 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 blah. Your public defender is willing to give you a deal, and you gotta take this and do 60 hours of community service. Does that sound good? And the lawyer's, okay, yes, we'll take it. And I'm just like, damn, man. And I'm showing my friends, they're like, damn. Now they're seeing like, this is crooked.
Right.
So she waits till the court is cleared and calls us up last, because she knows it's about to go down.
Right. And she don't want everyone to be woke and
she want to be woke and see.
Yeah, they hate that shit.
Fast forward, she calls another recess, and we wait for like an hour outside. We come back in, now it's only us. They may fill up the courtroom by ourselves.
Right.
And them. And she goes, F.Touze. I go, objection. For the record, on the record. The stenographer, there's a game. So I'm like, for the record, on the record. Looking at the stenographer, my name is F.Touze Bey. You can either refer to me as Noble, King, or F.Touze Bey. You choose one. You choose one. And she was kind of like stumped. She was kind of stumped and didn't know what to say. So she's like, come up, right? And I'm gonna make this quick, because after that, we demolished him after that. But I come up there, so as I'm going up, and my boy Jamal's coming up there with me, they're like, no, he can't come up. Here, your public defender's right here, you can't come up. I'm like, well, I'm reading the Constitution, according to the Constitution, I have the right to be here, I'm here on special appearance. I don't need a public. She goes, no, he goes, yo, S, you got this. So I'm like, whoa, hold on, I'm thinking he's gonna talk to me.
Fire.
He's like, nah, yo, you studied enough, brother? You got it. You got this. So I was not expecting to go up there by myself.
Right, go in there flaming.
But I studied enough. I was confident enough that I could do it. I just wasn't expecting it.
Right.
And at that
so
moment,
it kind of threw you off guard.
It threw me off guard a little bit. I'm like, oh, it's game time now.
It's pressure for real.
And pressure is free throw.
Pressure.
Last second.
It's gonna bust a pipe and make a diamond.
That's it. So I go up there. He's like, nah, you good. So I'm like, oh, snap. So I go up there, and she's like, oh, why are you here? I'm like, what? For the record, on the record, we're not here to play any games. First off, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get this out the way. Can you show? You have to be descriptive, because they don't use the cameras. They go by what's being typed.
Yeah.
I go, can you show me a contract with the gentleman on the right of me, Attorney Olu, whatever his name was, and myself? Can you show me a contract that he is here representing me today? It was quiet. I said, no. I'm gonna ask again. Do you have? She's like, no, but that's the public defender. You can't talk. She's trying to shut me up. You can't talk, blah, blah. I said, again, show me a contract with the gentleman on the right of me that there's a contract between he and I. Can you show me that? I said, yo, sit down. I told him to sit down. Bro, he sat down, bro. When he sat down, my confidence was
Boy, this nigga went to a Hulk, boy.
I'm like, hold on, this is real. Because you understand,
Hold on.
I still don't fully know.
Right, and you didn't know the power. You like, well, I got power.
Right, I'm just studying
Whoa.
it, I'm hearing about it. Now that I'm in the game, I'm in it, I'm like, I don't really fully still know.
But you just going.
I don't know if they're gonna shut me, I don't know.
Right, you just going. And you're like, damn, I'm actually getting results.
So I'm like, yo, I'm getting results. I'm like, yo, have a seat. Now I'm being a little arrogant because he was talking to me a certain way.
Right.
So I'm kind of matching that energy. I'm like, yo, I talked to him. I said, yo, sit down, have a seat.
Look at little boy. Sit down, son.
Bro, the dude sat down. And I did that because he was trying to be like, oh, well, he was being slick. Like he was cutting me off. He was doing a lot of little antics in front of the judge or whatever, in front of the magistrate. I didn't call her judge, I called her magistrate when I was there. See, these little terms
She's
that I
a
learned.
clown.
Yeah, exactly. He sat down. When he sat down, I was like, okay, hold on. This is real. So now she's frantic now. She's shaking. Literally, you can see her shaking, bro. Like, people in there, she's shaking. And I'm like, yo, hold on. They're scared right now. I got them on the heels. So she's like, I said, you know why I'm here? I mailed you an affidavit 2 weeks ago. You should have it under your desk. Because she said, you know, they said, I said, you should have the affidavit under your desk. She goes, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, okay, you know what I'm talking about? If you want to play it that way, she kept coming up and said, okay, hold on. I said, this is what I'm going to do. You're going to talk. Then I'm gonna talk next. We're not gonna cut each other off. We're not gonna play this game. I told her that. She spoke. I said, go ahead, speak. And she, you're not gonna speak to me. When she spoke, I said, I'll let her speak. Then when I was speaking, I said, whoa, we're not gonna do that. You spoke, now it's my turn. Because you say you don't have the affidavit, I have a copy right here. I'm gonna read it word for word. This thing was like this long, and I think it was like 3 pages.
Damn.
So what I did, I started reading it slow. F.Touze Bay is here on special appearance. After like 10 minutes of me reading slow, she goes, oh, no, okay.
I found it.
I found it. I have what you're talking about. It's right here.
I know you do.
Oh, so now I look back.
That's the games.
That's the game. So I look back at my friend. She's like, no, excuse me. You're supposed to look at me. Excuse me. Then the bailiff comes. They're like, no, it's supposed to. Now I'm still looking. I'm like, no, I'm looking at my friend. I'm like, y'all see this, right? And they're like, oh, shoot. They're seeing everything transpire. They're like, oh, shit.
That bitch playing games.
So she said, oh, I have it here. I said, oh, you have it here magically, huh? All of a sudden. So you know I'm here. So she goes, she almost stuck me. She said, so what are you asking me? Something told me, I was like, wait, we studied, something's not right. So I had to like, I said, no, ask King. I'm not asking you. Ask King. I'm telling you. I'm not asking you anything. Ask King.
Ooh,
I'm telling you.
As King,
I'm not asking.
telling you.
No, as King, I'm telling you this, that, and the third.
As Noble King,
So she stumped me real quick.
And you hit
I
her with
stumped
the-
her right back.
Right.
And she was like, she didn't know what to say. She literally was like, you know what? I don't have time for this nonsense. No, and she was like,
hitting the garbage.
yeah, this like I forgot the term she used, but she was like, this case is like done. That's when the monster, they started spazzing out. Now I'm thinking I messed up. I'm thinking I said something wrong. They start bugging out. My brother Joel, he's like 250, big dude, bodyguard. He's there. Shout out to my brother Joel, man. Poet, shout out to Poet. They was all there. They're wilding out.
Yeah.
Mind you, I only studied for 2 weeks before I went to court.
So
They've
you
been studying
just-
for a while. I'm new at this.
Bro, you really fresh, bro.
But this is like
You was just locked the fuck in for 2 weeks.
locked in. So this is about 30 minutes of her and I going back, having a mental or verbal warfare.
Yeah.
And then when she did that, because I was like, I'm not asking
dropped
you.
the gavel,
Yes,
yeah.
I'm not asking you anything. Ask King, I'm telling you. And then she dropped the gavel. I don't want to hear blah, blah. And that's when they bugged out. And I'm like, damn, did I do something wrong? And the cops came, they go, don't touch me, yo. The cops was touching them, don't touch me. And they're wilding out in there, like, yo, they start wilding out. So I'm like, damn, I think I messed up. So she's like, oh, you need to sign this paper. You need to come back here, whatever month it was. And I remember to sign it in a box. Oh, another thing I almost forgot.
Red ink.
They always have the blue ink or black ink. We sign everything with red ink because it means life. It symbolizes life. Because back then, they'll prick their fingers if you sign the contract, the blood, and they'll sign and notarize with their blood to show it was
their
alive.
fingerprint,
Yeah. So they had the red pen. I went to go get the pen. Bro, you'd have thought I had a gun in that joint, bro. They was like, no. Like, she was like, she stood up, no. Like, stop him. Before I could get the pen for my boy. The cops came and blocked off. Now, I can't push the cop. They're going to try to arrest me. You would have thought we had a gun with that red pen. For my boy, they hand me the red pen. They blocked that. They, like, got in front of me, got in front of them. they was not letting him hand me that red pen because they knew
It's life.
It's life. It would have meant something different. So I signed it. I put the box. I signed, my national name backwards. I did whatever. TDT, threat, duress. I can't remember what it was. I'm a little rusty, but I did all of what I needed to do. Yeah. And I signed it with them with their pen. And I put that. When I got out the room, they picked me up. They were celebrating. Wow, yo, what you did? Like, I thought I messed up, but they were like, you shut it down. Like, you put that judge on her ass. Like, she didn't know what to do.
Nigga.
And that was the beginning of like something else. You know what I'm saying?
That put the fire under you.
That put the fire under me.
I can actually defeat these niggas.
I could do it. We all could do it. It's just learning and applying it. And when it was like, that's when I met Tashreeq Bey, because he got the wind of like, yo, this dude 2 weeks and did that.
Right.
There's people who study for years and can't do that. They break down, they use the proper verbiage. I was prepared.
Yeah, they be nervous.
They be nervous. I was prepared. We played basketball. I played in front of thousands of people, so I already know what that pressure is.
How to keep your composure.
Keep my composure. I know how to breathe for sure. I know how to hone in. And when my confidence went up, I was like, I was on him.
And my nigga, shout out to my nigga D The Problem. He just said some shit yesterday in his podcast. He said, don't use your emotions. And he said, don't let your emotions control you. You know what I'm saying? He said, but use your emotions to think, but don't think with your emotions. So you, in that moment, use your emotions to think instead of thinking with your emotions. Because emotions is a power source. And so you had the power source of that emotion when that bitch triggered you and that bitch said some crazy shit. Okay. Bow! Fire, ho! Boy, man,
exactly what I did. So, yeah, man, that was big victory for all of us and for myself to see when you apply these things and you really know you really have power.
Right, you really, like, I really got power.
Really got power. So I was going up to Delaware, met Tashreeq, Abdullah Bey, I met all of them, all the big, the big wigs. I met them, was connected with them, connected with other brothers and sisters from other states.
The niggas in the league.
In the league, you know what I'm saying? So it was like I got to meet people in the league just from that because I did that within 2 weeks of studying and doing that. So it was big respect. And
this nigga Kane got Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year, bro.
Off the bat, you know what I'm saying? And I just kept studying. And each time we went to court, it was like, now the second time I went, there was other lawyers. I was sitting in the courtroom because they're hearing, yo, this guy's coming in there.
So now they trying to catch wind.
Catch wind, they caught wind. So people started coming in to watch. You know what I'm saying? It was lawyers sitting down. Bro.
They want to see you win and lose.
To win and lose. So like, let's see what these brothers doing. Bro, 8, 9 lawyers are sitting down and watching, bro. And, people were coming up to me the second time. I know more now. We're coming the same thing deep. And people come up to me, yo, bro, who are you? Other brothers like us, I'm like, yo, I'm like you, bro. I ain't no different from you.
Right.
I just studied. People recording me, bro.
As I said, bro, you was a legend, bro.
Yeah, man. I feel like Malcolm
Superhero,
X,
bro. Next level type Black Panther shit, nigga.
I felt like that.
Nigga.
So, the second to last time I went to court, when we walked in there, they had mad cops in there. So we were like, yo, something's about to pop off. So when mind you, they switched the judges on me 3 times.
Wow.
Switched the judge on me 3 times. So this judge was like, oh, EC2. I said, objection. For the record, on the record, my name is F.A.P. Bey. She was like, so this is not you? You're not EC2? I said, objection, once again, my name is F.A.P. Bey. I do not refer to that name. That's a business. I forgot whatever I said. I'm F.A.P. Bey.
I remember you told me they could have locked you up for being insane. So break that down.
So to break it down, before I break it down, when we set out the courtroom, one of the bailiff came and she was like, excuse me, and she came with like 7, 8 cops behind her. Is this you? Are you sure to say you? I said, my name is F.A.P. Bey. I don't know who that is. Because the minute I would have said that's me, they would have locked me up and said I was insane. Because now I'm coming in there with my national name and saying, yo, my name is F.A.P. Bey. That's a business account. That's not him. Now they gonna say, oh, you're insane. Like, you saying you one thing, now you saying this is you? You're not right competent. They would send me to like a mental institution for real.
But that's what it means to have a lawyer. It means you're not competent. It means to have a lawyer, like by definition, in the Black Code book, means you are not competent. So everybody know that. Just to have a lawyer in the court of law, it means you're not competent. But go ahead.
So because you can speak for yourself and be there.
Yep.
Present yourself on special pen. You can speak for yourself, y'all.
Right.
But again, to tag on what you're saying, I didn't acknowledge that. She came with like 6, and I had to tell my people's look.
Because if you'd acknowledged it, they would have booked
Right there on the spot.
Yep.
They're ready, bro, literally. I'm like, yo, y'all look. And I'm breaking it down to them while they sitting right in front of me. And they're like, well, you didn't appear in court today. You didn't appear in court. I got arrested again. Before that happened, I got arrested again. And I want to bring that up because we talked about it off air. Long story short, I have some friends who called me and said, yo, be careful driving, because now because you're fighting this, you're a threat.
Right.
So now they're looking for you.
You on their radar.
You're on the radar. They're gonna try to break you down. One day I'm coming from the studio, my man Slick, like 1 a.m. I knew not to drive because I always have someone drive. I'm driving. The cops are on the other side of the street. They put the flash on, and then they came behind me. So I pulled myself over first, so I could put myself over and get out the car and act like I'm, you know what I mean, on the phone or something. They put the light on immediately. They came. They knew who I was already.
Yeah.
Yo, license registration. I said, why you pulling me over for? The license plate light is out. I'm like, oh man. I said, listen, call your sergeant. I'm not here to pay any of these antics. Call your sergeant. Before the sergeant gets in, mad other cars come. They're calling in. Yo, we got this dude. One of the cops that beat me up that day came, was like, yo, told you. He pulled his cell phone out, had my picture in his cell phone, bro. I said, yo, why you got my picture in your phone? And that's when he put his phone. I said, oh, why do you have my picture in your cell phone? You know what I'm saying? And then they came, the sergeant came, you have a warrant. For what? We don't know you have a warrant. Come out the car, we're gonna break your window. There was like 20 cops. Wow. One of my boys who just finished the academy was with them. And you know what I mean? I looked at him, he was like, damn, man, he's giving me that look like,
he's like, I can't do shit.
Can't do shit. And I'm looking at him, I didn't want to say that I knew him, but I'm like it's all good, you know what I'm saying? He was like, damn, like he stood in the back, he just was like, I could tell he was upset. And they arrested me, they threw me in the cell. But when I was in the cell that night, I ended up like just dropping gems to the inmates I was in intake. And one of the guys who came in, I guess, was like on a murder. Because when he came in, they're like, oh, yo, we seen you on the news. I like, what you did? He's like, yo, I didn't do it. They said I murdered my wife. Oh, I'm like, oh, yeah. Everybody's like, yeah, I see. Everybody knew who he was. Like, yo, I seen you on the news.
Yeah.
He said, yo, the same guy did. He was in the same cell with me. He's like, yo, I didn't do it. They're trying to say I murdered my wife. But I ended up speaking and breaking down the Constitution and the different laws to them. And it was like a pin drop. They were always listening and asking questions. Again, at the time, I was more sharp with my
right. You was
studies,
fresh on it. Yeah.
Fresh on it. So I was able to break stuff down to them. And I was like, yo, I know I'm here. It's to speak to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And to give y'all the gem. This is why I'm here right now. Go to court the next morning. The judge says, oh, no, you don't have a warrant. We're sorry about that. Here's a voucher. Go get your car out the shop. So they was just trying to break me mentally and mess with me. But they didn't break me. So to go back to that lady who came with the cops, the bailiff, hey, is this you? You sure this ain't you? You sure? Look, I'm like, look, y'all, you see what you're trying to do?
All right, another game.
I'm like, yo, walk away. Like, we're not here to play these games. Have a good day, good day. And, well, you didn't pay the court today? We did. Every time I went to court, the tribunal, I would go in there to the lady and hand in that I was here. I'll give her a copy of my affidavit again. It shows that I was present.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we got everything documented. Fast forward, the day that everything was dismissed, the main bailiff was a guy, a brother, and we would go at it. But I knew he rocked with me because when I would say stuff, I'll see him nodding his head. I'll see him like,
right, give me a little nod, right?
Little nod, like, all right, this dude.
All right, he knows some shit. Yeah.
That morning, I felt that. I said, yo, I feel like this is gonna be a good day. And we got to the tribunal. He was like, yo, I like your suit. He commented on my blazer outside when you were in the waiting area. He's like, yo, I was like, yo, I like your shoes. I was like, yo, I think I'm gonna go holler at him. They're like, yo, go talk to him. I was like, yo, brother, off the record, let me holler at you. I'm like, yo, we went to the corner. I'm like, yo, man, you know I didn't do none of this, man. Like, what's going on? He's like, yo, Touze, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll never forget you got balls. I respect you. You know what you're talking about. He said, yo, I'm gonna tell you straight up, a lot of cops don't like me because I had a lot of cops lose their job. People don't like me, but I know you didn't do it. We're gonna end this today. We're gonna drop this today. I'm like, for real? He's like, for real. He's like, yo, I respect you. You came in here knowing your stuff. I have a lot of respect for you. He's like, yo, you mind if you come speak for? Because he has an organization. He's like, yo, I work with a lot of guys who come out of prison and trying to get a job. I'd love for you to come speak to them and like thing. I'm like, let's do it. I'm about the community. I'm about the people.
Right. This
you know
is for my people.
Even though I don't rock with him fully doing what he's doing.
I rock with the community.
I rock with the community, even though he's doing something out of the court for the community. Even though me and you have been battling for 10 months, because it was 10 months I was battling with them.
Yeah, damn.
I'll go help the younger guys coming out of prison.
I'm a fucking real nigga.
Real talk. Straight like that.
Legend. That's why you're a fucking legend, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. He went in there, he was like, yo, we're gonna have this dismissed. And the judge was like, wait, what? He was like, yeah, we're gonna throw it. And the judge was like, you sure? He was like, yeah. So it was that quick, bro. Okay, boom, dismissed. And it was thrown out. You know, I actually got to hit him up again to do that because I'm a man of my word, so I actually want to go still help those guys coming out of prison and those kids coming out of Ocean Tides. I still got to hit him up, and things been on my mind and spirit to email him and do it. So this is my confirmation to do it.
Right.
I'm gonna hit dude up and do it. But that was out the window, and you know what I mean? And that opened my eyes to a lot of things that go into the child support and marital stuff. That opened my eyes to many other doors and study laws behind that. And we know how nasty that could get.
Oh, child support.
That's a whole other conversation.
Fucked right now.
You know what I mean? So that opened my eyes to those other avenues within the law and how dirty the court system really is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that situation, I looked at the positives of it. It made me a better man. It made me a sharper man. And it opened many other avenues. I never sued. I didn't want to go down. People say, yo, why didn't you sue them? I'm like, I don't want to give that energy to that because that was a lot of energy, bro. I couldn't work for 10 months. My job fired me because of that.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? The real estate thing had to pull back. I said, yo, you got this whole case going on. So just that energy.
Right, that shit fucked up all your shit.
Everything was going on, man. And I'm grateful for all my friends who are in this, who do work for the government, who knows who I am, who supported me, who, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I ended up playing ball with a bunch of cops, bro.
I know. Even when we went to that house party, remember the lady next door called the cops?
Yeah.
And your homeboy, he was the cop. He was in there. He told his buddies, bro, don't worry about it.
Many of my homeboys was in there.
Right, he's like, don't worry about it.
So like, not to think like that, but like, we're all humans. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we're all humans. Everyone uses each other for what they can, for the resources. I'm grateful that my friends who are cops called me, who knows who I am, and supported me and said, we know how you are, we know it wasn't like that. Because they was fighting with each other too when that thing happened.
Right, they fighting with their coworkers.
Yeah, they're like, yo, you guys got the wrong guy. He's not even like that.
Right.
You guys beat up the wrong guy. So I'm grateful to have those friends.
Like, we support you fucking up these thugs, but he ain't one of them.
He ain't one of them. He actually does stuff for the community. He plays ball like, y'all got the wrong guy. I'm just grateful that I had those friends who knows my character, like you know, who supported me through it and said, yo, fight the case, fight it, bro. Go all the way. So I'm grateful. I don't got to say no names, but if y'all watching this, I support y'all. Thank you for y'all having my back because it gave me the confidence to go with the case and beat it and show everybody else you can beat it and you can win your power.
And I want to give a testimony to what that did for me personally, right? So, like last year, I got locked up by my baby mama. Baby mama locked me up, called the police on me and shit, right? So, and the whole situation how it happened, right? Me and her argued. The neighbors called the police. They put a 24-hour warrant hold.
Wow.
So I wasn't even having a warrant if they didn't catch me in 24 hours.
Yeah.
But I went back to my baby mama crib that night to get the rest of my shit. And I was with another bitch that she didn't like, and her and the bitch started arguing, and the police got called, and they didn't even know who I was at first, and then, because they came and they was just letting me get my shit, and then like, I was cussing the cops out, because I'm legit now. I came from the streets where I was really scared of police, even though my brother's the attorney general in Worcester, Massachusetts, and I got brothers and sisters that are cops, literally brothers and sisters that are cops, and niggas that are cops. I still was fearful of cops because the type of life I was living. So now that I'm legit, like I remember I called the cops one time, I called 911, and I was like, yo, I need a job. They was like, why the fuck you calling us? Because it's an emergency. I need some fucking money, and somebody's gonna call you if I go rob their ass, so I'm calling you first for a job. They was like, you can't call us for that. I said, nigga, I'm legit. I'll call you if there's a fucking cat in the tree. I remember there was a time I never called you, motherfucker. So I'm making up for the times that I didn't. Like real shit. So when I see the cops, I'm talking big boy shit because I don't know I have a 24-hour warrant hold. So I'm like, nigga, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. You just want to fuck my baby mama, pussy ass nigga, fuck you. And that's how I talk to these niggas like fucking savage. Like, I'll beat your fucking ass without that badge, pussy. And so they're really getting mad because I'm talking crazy. So now the bitch that I'm with, she's telling me, oh, I overheard them talking. They're trying to find a reason to get you locked up.
Oh, word, see?
So then I'm like, I'm finna get the fuck out of here. Before I could get the fuck out of here, the cop grabbed me. He's like, come here, boom, boom, boom. You got a warrant. Okay. I don't know how he found out my name. Maybe it's from my baby mama. But they locked me up, right? My baby mama, she jumping, hollering, all happy and shit. I still hold that shit to her to this day. But anytime I get mad at the bitch, I'm like, bitch, don't forget the time you locked me up. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? But good. So I be really talking to these police officers like, nigga, fuck you. Only because I'm a grown ass man. So we gonna talk to each other like real niggas. As soon as I feel one time you talk to me like a bitch ass nigga.
I'm
as soon as I
violent.
feel like one time you talk to me like I'm illiterate, like I'm stupid, like I'm
violent.
incompetent, like I'm not motherfucking above you as a black man, then nigga, get the fuck out
violent.
my face.
I'm a violent.
Because as a black man, I believe there's nobody higher than us. There's not a white man or an Asian man or any other man that's higher than a black man. We are the most physical, mental, spiritual, melanin beings on the planet fucking Earth. Now, with capitalism, yeah, it makes niggas on a different playing field. Without capitalism, just as a human specimen, there is nobody greater than a black man. So I don't let no motherfuckers other than a black man even talk to me a little bit crazy. Cause like, nigga, you beneath me, so come to me like you beneath me. Talk to me like I'm the big dog. Talk to me like I'm the big homie. You know what I'm saying? I tell my bitches all the time, bitch, talk to me like you would the president. When you see the president, you know that he may be wrong, but you know you don't want to correct him. Cause you might goddamn get put on.
You know he's king.
You know what I'm saying?
You know he's
so
king.
talk to me like even if I'm wrong, bitch, you know I gotta still be delicate telling this nigga he wrong. And if a motherfucker don't talk to me like that, I'm coming firing. Cause I tell people all the time, nigga, if you talk to me like it's war, I need you to back it up. Prove to me you can whoop my ass, subdue me, humble me, so I can be put in my place. Because as men, we respect that shit. Like a man will fight another nigga, and as soon as they fight, them niggas will be cool.
Yeah, cool.
Because
cool,
I
cool.
respect that you can whoop my ass, even though it was a close fight.
Yeah.
I respect you might get me one day.
We went to war. We went to
I
war, so
respect
respect.
you might get me one day. So it's that respect that we know, hey, I can get my ass beat by this motherfucker. Let me walk and talk accordingly.
Yeah.
But you walking and talking like you can't get your ass beat, like you one of these hoes. That's what hoes do. Hoes talk to niggas like they can't get their ass beat.
Yeah, not facts, man. That's a fact, man. I'm honored, man, that was able to. You just remember your brother. You know what I mean? And
Right.
like, yo, I could do this. I don't have to subdue. Nah, I'm a king. You ain't gonna talk to me no way.
That's why I tell
Straight
you you're a
up.
fucking legend, bro.
Straight up, man. Nah, man, I'm honored, man. It's just one of those things, yo, that we don't know until we know, and until we remind each other and let each other know that you got power, that melanin is power. You know what I'm saying? They think we ignorant, they think we don't know nothing, but we do. We just gotta put each other on to the game and put each other on to certain things, and we are the elitists. We are the elite for real, for real. We just don't think we are because of how we were raised and what we were talking, what we seen in TVs and movies.
We are the
and all
original
that.
humans, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? The original, the aboriginals, man. So we gotta remember that, man. And straight like that, you know what I mean? I would have never been where I am today without you and other people in my life to just give me that reminder. You know what I'm saying?
That you that killer.
That killer, man. So shout out to all our people out there who's on that time, who never stopped fighting, who never forgot who they are, who knows they ain't perfect but know who they are for real. And don't stop fighting, man, straight like that.
Listen, man, I'm so glad I had my nigga Touze on here. I've been knowing this nigga for like 20 plus years.
For real.
He's a real nigga from day one. I know his whole family, mother, father, brother, sister, everybody. He's definitely someone I look at as family. He's my brother more than a lot of my own blood.
Nah, bond for real.
And so I thank you for coming on the show. We had a great episode, Fuck You Need, from a Player Fun Fat podcast. Listen, man, bring us out. Tell the people something, man. Give them people a gem to end this out, man.
Yeah, man. Just to end out, don't forget who you are. There's always room for growth. You could always learn. None of us is perfect. Make sure you learn from each other's mistakes. Remember your king, remember your queen. Never stop growing, man. Never stop feeding your mind. Never stop doing something to stay healthy, because that's what they want. They want you to just be stagnant, and we ain't doing that over here. And what we're doing over here is reminding you that, you know, you are above them, what you think and what they try to portray. So if you see me, don't be afraid to give me a dapper hug, because I'm gonna give you a dapper hug. You know what I'm saying? My brother will tell you right here, that's how I am. I believe that, you know, we can always keep growing. I love y'all, you know what I'm saying? Love me back when you see me until I die, man. I'm gonna be this way and continue to be this way, straight like that, man. We're superior, we're elite. Just remember to believe, man, straight like that, man. It's your boy Touze, S.Touze.
And tell them about your music, where they could go find it, and goddamn, we gonna end this out with your music playing on the credits. They get a little preview.
Say that, yeah, man. You can find me on all social platforms with S.Touze. It's an S.Touze. Got a lot of stuff coming out next year, you know, God willing, but that's all my music, all my entertainment, media, fashion, all that stuff's on there. And yeah, man, we're gonna do some things next year, man. Even like some stuff I've been through with personal life stories. I'm gonna give that out there in a creative way, incorporating AI and all types of stuff, man. So stay tuned. Me and my brother got some stuff we're gonna plan on working out. We've been talking about for a while now, so we can try to make it happen. We here today, and we got plenty of things coming out. So find me at S.Touze, man. Follow, subscribe, and we're gonna stay in touch and we'll keep elevating straight like that, man.
Until next time, man. Check this goddamn new shit out for my boy S.Touze, man.
Yes,
we out.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Finally.
Listen up. We're here safely. The spot is worth $2 million. We get in, we get out. No games played. You understand?
Sentimental, I'm living a life. Sentimental, you live or you die. Sentimental, I suffer cause I'm living two lives. Cause I'm living two lives. Sentimental, I'm living a life. Sentimental, you live or you die. Sentimental, I suffer cause I'm living two lives. Cause I'm living two lives. I really need you, girl. Why you deceive me, girl? Cause in this freezing world, affairs. I really need you, girl. Why you deceive me, girl? Cause in this freezing world, affairs. But it's not what it seems, cause you sold me a dream. Low my self-esteem, so hard to believe. Leave me out for exposure, no warnings, disclosure. Gotta fight to keep my composure, confused from this doja. Not in peace right now, feel like a king with no crown. A stranger in his hometown, there's no common grounds. Make crucial decisions, now there's a price to pay. I kneel down and pray that I can find my way. The ones that came before me try to pave the way, but I'm lost, I'm on a different wave. I still suffer from decisions I made yesterday. I still suffer from decisions, can you feel my pain? The ones that came before me try to pave the way, but I'm lost, I'm on a different wave. I still suffer from decisions I made yesterday. I still suffer from decisions, can you feel my pain? Sentimental, I'm living a lie. Sentimental, you live or you die. Sentimental, I suffer cause I'm living two lives. Cause I'm living two lives. Sentimental, I'm living a lie. Sentimental, you live or you die. Sentimental, I suffer cause I'm living two lives. Cause I'm living two lives. I was warned, now I'm lost. And a part of me is gone. I know there's a price to pay, but what's the cost? I know there's a price to pay, but what's the cost? Contraband, dirty hands, gotta make another play. Through the desert on a horse started in. Big attain, saints yesterday. I still suffer from decisions, can't